Okay, collective. So I've pulled here some past, present, and future energies here, along with some oracle cards as well. Okay, we're going to talk about the past. Okay, in the past, we have here the Four of Cups. Somebody wasn't as interested in this relationship. There could have been some sort of pulling apart, but the person in the past, there could have been a separation. Again, take it as it resonates. This person from the past wasn't feeling that interested anymore in this relationship. The person that you were dealing with possibly could have been a King of Wands. Somebody who showed up in the beginning as someone very passionate, very wanting to take on this relationship, putting a lot of, I'm getting here, sexual energy into this relationship, okay? But in the past, this is past energy still, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There was a lot of delays. There was a lot of frustration with this delay as well, okay? So in the present moment here, we have the Nine of Cups, okay? So this shows me that there's some sort of wish that you are hoping for when it comes to this relationship. You're trying to keep your hopes up, but that you are definitely wishing that this relationship would move forward or come back together, okay? We also have here in the present moment the High Priestess in reverse. So this tells me that, collective, you may be feeling a sense of maybe disconnection to self. This card in the reverse often refers to lack of self-love, I'm getting, okay? So not maybe putting enough work and effort into you, taking care of your emotional needs, fixing through inner healing, meditation, whether it's yoga, eating healthier. There's some sort of lack of self-love that you are kind of stuck in at this moment in time, okay? Again, take it as it resonates. It's not for everyone, okay? But we have the Three of Pentacles here in the present moment, which means there is some sort of teamwork that could come through with this person, but both people have to be willing to put in the work in order to make this relationship last, okay? So for future energy here, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is, taking action. There's some sort of energy where you're feeling or going to feel, because it's future energy, to take this action to be able to get the clarity that you need in order to move forward, okay? We have the Ten of Cups here in reverse. The Ten of Cups in reverse may also refer to as maybe you had these high expectations for this relationship, and that almost like you have to look at this relationship in a realistic view. You have to look at what you've been through and how you're going to repair it, okay, in order to flip this Ten of Cups upside down. All right, then we have the Hierophant in the reverse, okay? This could also mean this kind of gives me a little bit of an alarm bell here, that you may not get what you are seeking from this relationship in the future. You may not. And I think that's why you need to get this clarity. That's why the Chariot is here. You need to ask the right questions in order to be able to discern what decision you need to make, whether it is to work on this relationship with this person or to move forward, okay? And so for the outcome here, we have Judgment. Yeah, time to make a decision, okay? It is going to be real soon time to make a decision about this relationship, okay? The universe doesn't want you to stay stuck in something that you are confused and unsure about. The universe doesn't want you to be frustrated. The divine spirit wants you to learn from what you've learned from this lesson and see if you're willing to grow and evolve. This is a test, okay? So Holy Spirit wants to see how you are evolving through this. So when it comes to the messages of love, there's some sort of unfinished business here. And this could simply just be getting clarity from this person. You may need to have some sort of conversation. You may need to take that forward action, okay, the Chariot, in order to get some clarity here about what happened here, because in the past, Eight of Wands in the reverse, there was a lot of delays. Reunion, so you could have a reunion with this person. Reunion can just be as simple as meeting up for coffee and having a conversation. But regardless, you guys are inseparable. So no matter what happens, whether you choose to stay together or not, you guys will always be in each other's hearts, okay? You will always remember this relationship and you will always be connected, you know, and have that love for each other, all right? Okay. And then we have here from the archangels, we have Archangel Bikapi. It's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. That's right, collective, okay? It is time to listen to that inner guidance. What are you hearing from within, okay? Not the logical mind, your intuition, your heart, okay? What do you feel is the best decision for you? You know, I'm the first to say, don't just take these as facts, okay? These are guidance. This is messages from spirit that are just guiding you, asking you questions. Use your discernment here, okay? And then we have Archangel Raquel. Be fair in all situations. Resolve your conflicts. That's right, okay? You may need to resolve these conflicts with this person from the past. Be fair. You know, if they've done something to you, there's always a reason why, a deeper reason why. Listen, be compassionate, be fair, and resolve this. Lay this to rest. It's either you move forward with them or without them, okay? This is your decision to make, collective. And then we have here the star seed. What lights you up, okay? You need to focus on what lights you up, what makes you happy, okay? If that's personal inner growth, that's kind of what I'm hearing here, because we have you as the Empress in reverse, and, you know, we need to flip that Empress upside down, okay? Self-love, what lights you up? Do the things that make you happy so you can raise that frequency and that vibration. All right, collective. I hope that you enjoy these messages. Please remember to use your discernment and take these messages as guidance, okay? If you do need a personal reading for your specific love situation, you can always do so. All of the links are in my bio. You can reach out there, and I will be back soon. You guys take care. Bye.